And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast with your pals Alan, Rapid Dave, and Rapid Dave.
It's not as easy as it looks, huh, buddy?
Well, no, because I had to tell myself not to hit the end stream button.
Okay.
Because the mouse kept going right towards it. Because usually I hit go live or I hit recording or something like that. So I had to physically reach across my body and stop my other hand from doing it. It's like it's over, man. Just end the show. It's fine.
It's just over. We're just done, and we're done.
So, but anyway, yeah. Welcome in, everybody. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
I'm good. I'm like Strikeout Bear. That reminds me immediately of everyone that does when they're doing public talk or speaking or whatever, and they have an earpiece in, and there's that millisecond delay. It kills. It absolutely kills. So I'm gonna get after the beer that I'm having right now. I'm doing a little light lager. This is 8 Elite Light Lager. This is the Troy Aikman beer, right?
Yeah, old number 8.
Yeah.
That's why it's called 8 for number 8.
I figured so. Yeah,
it's organic too, so you got that going for you. What's up, Lizzie?
I did pull up the Untapped on this. Along with that, I brought a couple beers with me.
Oh, it's same beer though. You're not mixing beers.
Oh, I should have done the little suicide or whatever. Look at this.
That's absurd.
This is insane. Is this beer over carbonated or something?
Is that plastic mug though?
No, it's glass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I didn't see that side, so I wasn't sure what you were rocking.
I pour with this hand, not this hand type thing. Yeah. Now I got to wait for this damn thing to go down. But yeah, I got Untapped over here. Elite 8 American Light Lager had been checked in a total of 5,902 times or 92 times. 14 unique, 80 monthly. It's only 4% alcohol by volume. NA on the IBUs. Average score of 3.27. It says, this is all it says. And this is what it says on their website. 90 calories, 2.6 carbs, made with organic grains, antioxidant rich hops, no adjuncts, no sugars, no shortcuts, no excuses. So this is what they start base with out at Martin House before they start adding shit like Snickers and stuff to it. It's lactose. I can't get enough lactose in this shit, man.
We're going to add corgi blood to this one. It's going to be great. Just trust me. Just trust me on this, okay?
Trust me. These idiots will drink anything.
Oh, man. So I'm rocking with the Athletic Light tonight. Right. It's from Athletic Brewing Company. They're a completely non-alcoholic brewery. Athletic Light is a light brew completely reimagined. It's classically simple, but expertly crafted with 25 calories, 5 carbs, and organic grains. Let's go organic. Woo! We brewed it specifically for the sport of life and all the good times that come with it. This one's got an average score of 3.12 out of 5 on Untapped, out of 2,549 ratings. And this actually says it has 20 IBUs on it. So,
all right. Got a little bitterness, eh?
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right. Well, I got almost all 3 beers. I got 2.5 in here at the moment. Okay. So yeah, I'm heavy pouring in this. All right. Well, cheers to you. I gotta have a drink.
Okay. Mazel, good things. Yeah, it does got a little something.
This tastes like it's using I know obviously a Pilsner is a variant of a lager or whatever, but it tastes almost like a Pilsner.
Okay.
It's got a different taste to it. I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, it is what it is. Woo! Yeah. All right.
It's not dog poop, so you got that going for you, which is nice.
Yeah, that'd be weird. Back to Martin House, right? That's another Martin House beer they haven't put out yet.
Trust me here. Just trust me with this one, okay?
It's right after Corgi's blood. They go, all right, here's German Shepherd shit. You're going to love
it. We're going to line up around the fucking building for this shit, okay? All right?
And we don't mean any offense. We love, I love having Martin House beers. They're hilarious. There's a lot. They make actually a lot of good beers. They brew a lot of good beers. But I like I'm not there for the good beers. I'm there for the bits.
I'm there for the shit show, right? Yeah. Let's sign me up. We got Snowman in the house. Hey, my beer bros. Want to taste some beers with you guys. Let's
make
it happen, Captain.
I told Alan about that the other day. I thought I did. You know what? I didn't send the text. I was just like, you know what? I was like, we need to. We're going to start getting people on the show again and reaching out and bringing people back on because we get Combsy. I want to have Snowman back on.
Yep.
and whatnot. But yeah, ugh, all right. It's you know what? So it's been a while since we've done a remote show, and then lately, like all of our old ones have been popping up. What's up, old school? How we doing? And our old ones, like from like when the shutdown happened.
During the pandy.
Yeah, well, we only shut down for like 2 weeks. It's like
it was more. Trust me, brother. It was more than that. Okay.
I'm talking about like how many weeks did you spend at home before you got back over
I
here?
probably spent about a month at home, at least.
So about a month, and you were like, you know what, I got to get out of here.
I think it was a month, and I was just waiting. And you're like, "Hey, Lee says it's okay if you come over." Like, I'm on my way.
You know what? She was real. You know, she was watching like NBC or something. Which don't ever do that shit. Don't watch the news. Because all it does is like just fear monger the shit out. It was the weirdest time too, because I know they were like, because it was not to get political or whatever, but yeah, all the like Democrats were like pressuring Trump to like, hey, you got to shut everything down. You got to shut it. Then finally he's like, he gets beaten down so much. He goes, yeah, F it. Why not? And then we all shut. It was like, damn it. Yeah, it is what it is.
It was great because like we were one of the last states to shut down here in Texas. We're like, no, we're not.
Yeah.
We're not shutting down.
Texas, man.
And then even when we shut down, I mean, there was still a lot open for a state that was shut down.
we're a big state. We're kind of getting shit done. Got stuff to do.
Yeah.
You know, then we had to get out of the house and fight people for toilet paper and gasoline. That was fun.
Yeah. Snowman, we were mostly in the house for a month, but we were working at the same time while we were in NC. Yeah, no, we were all working from home too. The businesses all shut, sent everyone home. But some breweries like that just opened up found a way to open up because they just didn't care.
Yeah, remember they got labeled as not essential. I go, tell that. I mean, it's pretty damn essential to me. I need a beer.
Right.
I need a damn drink. And then the other thing was we treated it as like a party. So essentially for like the first month, 2 months, I don't really know how long, but it was like a party every freaking night.
We were doing lives almost every night.
We drank the world out of White Claws is all I know. And then it was tough times getting Millers at one point. I'm like, listen, y'all need to step it up. Because we got to make some stuff. We got to make some dreams come true. Because I am just, thirsty.
If I got to keep spending all this time with my family, I got to be a little sauced. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So, what do you got tonight? What are we talking?
So we got some WNBA. With WNBA draft went down, so we got to talk about it, right? NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. We have a little baseball talk. NFL draft is coming up. And we got to talk about. We've already done an episode on the MLB uniforms for the SB Baseball podcast, but we got to talk a little bit more about it because it's getting out of control. I think what's having to happen and what's going on.
This is what happens when you switch suppliers, and you know what I mean. It's ridiculous. And I didn't even like the fact that hey, I hope you have AEW on right now. AEW on TBS, folks. Put it on. It's on in the studio every single week at 7:00. I don't know this chick. You know all their names. I don't know any of their names.
I don't have it on. I gotta turn it on. Who is it?
I don't know.
Is it Thunder Rosa?
She's tan with like pink, blue, purple, and yellow hair, and she's got a neck that says CEO.
Oh, that's your chick. Yeah, she goes by like the CEO or something like that. Yeah, that's her
name. Oh yeah, up next a mixed tag match. I cannot believe you're not going to be here for this. You got the there's 2 dudes and 2 women on a mixed tag team match. It's gonna be awesome.
So is the dudes versus the chicks or
it's Willow and like Julia or something?
Oh, like Willow.
That. Yeah, I like Willow.
Willow's right in all the right places.
When we get our RV, we'll come visit and have some fun. That's what's up right there. I want an RV so damn bad. Like I keep telling Lizzie I want one, and I guess she looked up and saw how much they were, and she's like, "You're out of your mind."
You're out of your mind. So old school said next time there's a shutdown, he's opening a speakeasy at his house.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I don't think we'll ever shut back down again. Like that's just no way in hell. There's no way.
I mean, never say never. You never would have thought we would have shut down to begin with, right?
I mean, they were like, you know what? If we all just kind of hang out at the house for a little bit, and for like a couple of weeks, I'm like, yeah, I'm down with that.
I think it was when we were sent home from work. They're like 2 weeks. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're like, all right, cool. And
that's probably why we went bonkers. And then like 3 days later, they're like, yeah, don't come back for like a month. And then it turned into, we'll see you when we see you.
And then we went back for like a couple days a week. And then they're like, you know what? Just go home, you heathens.
That's what y'all did. Yeah. I go to the office now.
Yeah.
Not my life, just hanging out downtown Dallas where the bums are shitting on the street. And, I'm telling you, all I want to do is go get some sunflower seeds. I want to walk out of my building and go, it's literally next door. It's damn near attached to the building I work in. This damn 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven, someone bashed in the effing glass door. So they have one of those makeshift plywood doors. And I swear to God, it's from Clerks. It says we're open. I even posted it on Twitter. I put it in the group.
I saw that.
I put it in the group. And so I go in there, and there's last time I went there before the door was busted out, there was one dude with his back to the door, another dude inside, and I can hear like shouting. So I open the door, and there like 3 people are arguing, and the clerk lady's just like, just get out of here. And I go, Jesus Christ. And I just shut the and I go in there today, and she's sitting there yelling at this other dude, this bum that's in there doing something. I don't know what the hell. He's over there screwing with the coffee or the water or whatever. I'm like, nah, that's why you don't get shit out of this place, right? That isn't sealed. And she's got mace out. She's ready to roll. She goes, get out. I told you to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. She keeps calling for this other dude who's like stocking coke or something like that, whatever. And he finally comes up there and it gets him out of there and then gets him away from the damn place. I was expecting to walk out the door and just get popped. You can't even see him. Like, because that stupid thing's in the way. God, I hate downtown.
So you're speaking of a homeless guy. It makes me think of this movie that I just watched over on Hulu. It's called Self-Reliance. And it's got Jake Johnson in it. He was one of the main guy from The New Girl, if you ever saw that. He was also the voice of Peter B. Parker in the animated Spider-Man movie. But the premise of the movie is this guy who's like, he's kind of down on his luck. He's been like depressed. His girlfriend broke up with him years ago. He's just in a rut. And then this limo pulls up next to him with Andy Samberg in it. And he's like, hey, are you so-and-so? He's like, yeah. He's like, are you Andy Samberg? He's like, yeah, I am. He's like, hey, you like limos? He's like, yeah. He's like, you want to get in? He's like, sure. And these black web like game show, they hire him to go pick him up. And essentially like, look, we've selected you. You're going to be the next contestant on our game. We've got hunters that are going to hunt you to kill you. And you have to survive 30 days. He goes, here's the thing. You don't know where the hunters are. They might never even make it here. They've got to try and find you. And they're like, but there's one rule. If you're with somebody, they can't kill you. Cause he's like, no, I don't want to risk, my family or whatever. He's like, if you're with someone, they have to stay away. They have to step off. They can't try and kill you.
Okay.
So he's like, wait a minute. So as long as I'm with someone the entire time, you can't kill me. So it's a loophole. And so he's like, and they're like, well, it's not as easy as it sounds. He's like, I don't know, man. He's like, yeah, sign me up. And like, he goes and tells his family, and he's telling his family this story. And they're like, so Andy Samberg came and picked you up, and they're like, and they don't believe him. Like they're like, whatever, you're going through one of your things. Remember when you were a kid and you told us to call you Michael Jackson and all this stuff? He's like, no, this is really what's going on. He ends up hiring a bum to stay with him. Like a homeless guy becomes like his best friend who's staying with him as he's doing everything. It was pretty funny. It was pretty good. Yeah.
How hard would it be to just have someone around at all times? Like in the vicinity, or like say you're at the house and there's always going to be someone at the house?
No, like if they go to the bathroom, you got to go to the bathroom with them. You got to be right there with them.
Okay.
You got to sleep together in the same bed, right? You got to go to work, and you got to have someone next to you at all times. So, yeah.
It seems awfully easy because, but yeah, I get you. 30 days, huh? 30 days you got to stay alive?
Yeah. Oh, and so, like, the entire time, like, his family doesn't believe him, like, throughout the whole 30 days. Like, he's going through and doing the stuff, and, like, he hires the bum because he lived with his mom at that point in time, and he hires the bum, and the bum's coming and staying at the house and stuff, and his sisters are like, what are you doing? You can't do this. It was pretty good, though.
Oh, Jesus.
Pretty good little movie. You should check it out. It's funny.
What's the name of it?
Self-Reliant.
Self-Reliant.
Self-Reliance, something like that. It's a Hulu original. So,
Jesus.
But it's good though. I enjoyed it.
But it's good though. I'm watching on Hulu right now The Goldbergs. I'm going back to The Goldbergs.
Okay. All right.
Love that damn show.
It's a good show.
I'm telling you, it really is. And it brings back a lot of memories, obviously. And then, like, by the end of every show, it gets you. I mean, it's there, and it'll get you if you're not paying attention. You know what I mean? It's like, God almighty. But that's also the reason why I haven't gone back. I have Peacock now, apparently. So we have a login to Peacock. I'll just say that. And, and that's where Community is. I say it all the time. I almost fired it back up. I go, you know what? I don't want to watch it. And it was like, it's such a great show.
It is so good.
But I just don't want to. I don't want to feel the pain.
I can't wait for the movie. I'm looking forward to the movie.
They say it's coming out now.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be working on it and everything. Donald Glover's going to be back, so we little Troy and Abed in the morning action going on. Hopefully,
Gotta be. They're going to play all the hits, man. They're going to play the hits.
You have to.
They're going to cram so much shit into this movie. It's like,
it's going to be great. There's going to be a paintball war. Just
floors lava. I mean, they're going to have all kinds of shit.
You need to combine the two: the floors lava and the paintball war. Oh buddy.
That was always so great too. Like the last person survives gets like, what was it, like free tuition or some shit, or free
I think the last one was like $1 million or something like that. Like it was the Frosty, the snow cone place or the frozen yogurt place. Yeah. But they were really the other college, like masking as them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be real something simple, like you get a free ice cream or whatever." Yeah. And then the little Frosty guy announces $1 million. Everyone freaks out,
and it never works out. Like the dean's there at the end, he goes, "Oh no, I mean no, it just I didn't mean it. I mean you get like one free sub from the."
The first one was priority registration.
Oh yeah, there you go, priority registration.
And they're like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's like, no, I don't think you understand, Jeff. Priority registration. You can have all your classes on one day and be free the rest of the week. He's like, wait a minute, what?
It really is great. But I'm not ready to get hurt again, I guess. I'm just like, you know what? I couldn't do it. I looked at it and I go, no, I can't.
Well, that's why Always Sunny is a good choice, right?
Yeah, I'm still going with that.
You're not learning any lessons in that, and it's not tugging on the heartstrings at all, right? Like there's none of that. It's just, the gang learns nothing. They're the worst people ever.
I'm at the one where I guess they were all younger, and so what's his name works at the roller rink. Mac works there, but he's like sells drugs on the side. Dennis doesn't realize that his father's like a complete degenerate or whatever. He's just in the family business, and then they end up like buying patties or whatever. That's where I'm at. I'm that far now. Yeah, it's like always.
Chris Schaefer's in the house asking y'all talking baseball. We got baseball on the docket to talk today. We can go ahead and jump into that. You want to jump into it?
You know what? We've been sitting here for 20 minutes, and I got shit to do. So yeah, let's go.
Let's get into it. So the MLB uniforms. This is how is the umpire Angel Hernandez still working? I have no fucking clue.
We're going to talk specifically about him on SB Baseball later after this show, but we are going to talk about him today, though.
He is the absolute worst umpire ever. Like
awful.
Just to kind of touch on it a little bit. Was it this last weekend? Was the Rangers game? Was that this last weekend where the dude threw 3 balls way outside? And he rung them all. Strike.
Yeah. I actually have the video right here. I mean, if anybody wants to see it,
let's cue it up because this.
All right, I'm gonna add it then. We're gonna try some shit here tonight. All right.
That one's a little close.
Yeah, he even gave me a what's up outside.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
It's in the batter's box.
2-2. You have got to be kidding me!
And I love the commentary. There you go. I'm not going to watch the replay, but yeah, there you go.
Just, the look on his face as he's walking back, like, the fuck.
I'm telling you, they dubbed it up with I think Mike Trout or whoever, or maybe Harper in the box, and he's like jumping out of the way for his life on all those pitches. You know what I mean? Trying to save his damn kneecap. We got Glacial Musher over there and on Instagram. What's up, buddy? And you got to like close one eye, just like.
It's usually a lot later in the night before I got to start closing an eye. Oh. But yeah, no, the dude is just awful. We're going to talk a little bit more about that during the SB Baseball podcast. So make sure you guys give that podcast a follow. Anywhere you listen to your podcast, as well as video of that will be over on our YouTube page, SB Baseball. But yeah, I was waiting for Ashton Kutcher to come out and say punked.
Oh my God. Yeah, let's talk umpires, I guess.
It's just absurd. But really what I wanted to get into is these uniforms and the whole situation with the uniforms. And we talked about a little bit with the see-through stuff, right? Uh-huh. We did a whole episode on that. But we're at the point now where teams they don't have their uniforms. Nike hasn't gotten the uniforms to them yet. And you're like, how? Like, this is you're multi-billion-dollar company in Nike, right?
Mhm.
Huge. And you have another multi-billion-dollar client who is ordering these jerseys, and you can't like put like a priority on them. Like, hey guys, let's hold up on the Just Do It shirts for a second, okay? Let's put those on the back burner, okay?
Just start
And
putting the swooshes on there. We don't have time for all the letters.
let's get these uniforms out to these teams. Like, and it's not even like where what was the story I saw? Hold on, I got this story here.
Oh, you're doing great. Doing the Lord's work over
You
here.
know what? You can just chill out for a second. It
I
takes me
can
2
chill,
seconds.
and I shall chill.
The Mariners didn't have their Sunday cream uniforms yet. Still
Yeah.
delayed from Nike. They were supposed to be back for the next homestand.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bryce Miller had to wear the Bat Boys pants for their City Connect game because the pants they got him didn't fit. Like, how does that
You're like,
that
what's
happen?
going on?
How does the Bat Boy get pants that fit, but the pitcher doesn't get the pants that fit? Right? Like, hey, I'm a player in the game. Now, hey, here's your pants. Well, these are like a small. What's going on?
Bro, it is absolutely everything about this season has been weird. You know what I mean? And then, like, you know, obviously the officiating or the umpire, the balls and strikes, the questionable calls, I don't know what it is. It's just this whole season's been absolutely bonkers. Oh, they got the fights on right now. I'm missing it. Damn it! It's a lot of meat in that ring right now.
There is a lot. Yeah, and then you had the story this last weekend that Bryce Harper wore last year's jersey during the game.
Yeah, when you told me that, I go, that's funny as shit. Oh, she just went like head first into that crotch area there. Yeah, you can't hit a dude like that.
I think she just hit her with a pipe wrench.
She did. She threw the wrench up the damn wrench of ours. Oh man.
Oh man. But yeah, so Bryce Harper wore his jersey from last year. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of this crap. Let me just put on last year's jersey. And you can see it because the font is different, the numbers are different. It's crazy. Like everything's like so small on these new jerseys, like versus the other. It's like they did the print for a kid shirt on an adult shirt, is what it is.
How the hell does he still have his jersey from last year? You know what I mean? Like, how did he get it in his possession?
Well, there was I want to say it was like the Rays during the preseason.
Yeah.
They were just wearing last year's uniforms. They were like, we're not wearing that crap. They were wearing last year's uniforms.
Oh, they didn't want to wear the see-through pants, right?
So like the team still had that stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, what are we doing here?
It's a shit show. It's an absolute.
I don't understand how you can't get this right. How can you not get uniforms right? I don't know. I don't understand that.
Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. You've been watching a lot of baseball, though, right?
I have been. I'm super laser focused, locked in on baseball right now, and it's great. Like I was watching some. I did a Patreon video last night, just talking about how excited I am about baseball. I was sitting there. We had like 4 games going late last night. It was awesome, right? You know, when I'm sitting there, I'm kind of going back and forth between the games, checking some stuff out, watching a little action going on. It's been fun. Like I've been firing off a bunch of shorts here lately, over on our YouTube page.
Okay.
You'll see something like, I posed the question. Let me ask you. Andrew McCutchen hit his 300th career home run.
Uh-huh.
He is now one of 18 players in baseball history
to
have 1,000 runs, 2,000 hits, 300 home runs, and 200 stolen bases.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Is he a Hall of Famer?
Sure. Why not? He's not a lot.
But like, have you ever, at any point in time during his career, have you ever thought? No, I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
But have you ever thought, dude, this is a Hall of Famer?
I mean, you sit here and you see all these other. Yeah, I would say so. Back, like, say 10 years ago, he was like, you must watch. He was bringing the heat. He really was. Like,
I know, and like he's done something that only 18 players have done, right? So I think there's definitely a good argument there for him.
What's his argument against him? Like he hasn't won a World Series or something?
Yeah, no, he's never even played in the World Series.
And that's not his fault.
But
it's a team sport.
Again, right? Like Mike Trout will end up being in the Hall of Fame, right? And he's never even sniffed the.
What's he done?
The playoffs like once.
What's he done?
Isn't he like a 4-time league MVP or something like that? Like
MVP on a shit team, huh?
Well, I mean,
Cool.
there's a couple teams that he drugged to the playoffs,
but didn't even get close to anything else, huh? I mean,
what's crazy is like I love when you see like his typical stats where it's like he's got like 10 home runs and like 12 RBIs because no one can get on frickin' base, and he's always hitting solo home runs. Like, you're just like, come on, man, why can't someone he's got like 20 triples, 2 doubles, and 10 home runs, 12 RBIs. You're like, what the is going on?
He's not hitting like lead off. He's hitting the cleanup. You know what I mean? Well, you can't get these people in here.
He's in the 3-hole. He's your 3-hole hitter.
Yeah, power hitter. Yeah.
But still, there's plenty of time when people are batting before him. He doesn't lead off every time he comes up to bat. So, but just no one ever gets on base. But with McCutchen, like I've never thought Hall of Fame with him. I've always thought he was a good player, but never just thought like, oh man, this guy's got it.
I'm just gonna Google is McCutchen a Hall of Famer and see what it says. Oh, first thing first. No, he is definitely not a Hall of Famer based on his production. 2,000 hits and 300 homers are not big enough, counting stats, to overcome his overall WAR. Ooh, okay. That was 10 months ago, but I mean, I would say why not? If you're one of like 18 people to do something. Now, I'm not talking about like some crazy stat like you took, like say in hockey where you took your skate off and went to stab somebody. You don't get in for that because there's like only one person to ever do that.
Yeah, this is like you're like one of 3. So
yeah, I get that. If you're one of 18 to do something productive and longevity, why not? Who are we trying to keep out?
A lot of people. We're going to keep a lot of people out.
Hello from Parker County Brewing. I love that place.
They let cats in there. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm out now. I don't like. You know what? Why does every place have to? Why does every place have to be pet friendly and family friendly? I don't get it. I just want to sit there and have a beer and not deal with your dog or your child.
In one of the beer groups that I'm in, someone had put a post in there. They were like, "Hey, is there any non-kid breweries in the DFW area?" Nope.
I don't.
Wild Acre has a freaking playground, and they host kids' birthday parties. I know someone who's had their kid's birthday party at Wild Acre Brewing.
Parents of the year over there. Let's get back on baseball. All right, what else you got before we move on? Scott, we're 30 minutes in. You got any other bitchy baseball stuff? Didn't you have some stats? Give me lay some stats on me for this sorry son of a bitch.
I don't have those ready right now.
Oh, come on, man!
I'm gonna pull up a website. Hey, we gotta leave the people wanting a little bit more. Okay.
I did want to mention this because I'm going to play a video. You know what? I'm already here. We're going to
play the video. Play the video. What do you got? Right.
So
baseball sucks. Yeah, next says Cletus.
So
you're a cat. You can't hold a bat. You lack the opposable thumbs.
So I follow umpire, auditor, and whatever through the Ranger account, right? Well, now I follow him through Strikeout Beer. But so anyways, I hear all this shit, see all this stuff, and I watch all these crazy ass videos. And so it says umpires missed 942 calls the week of April 8th. Now, it doesn't say how many they got right? Because I assume it's quite a bit. But here
they got two right. They got 2 right.
And so someone made a comment. Number one comment on here was, all right, so 900 of them were Angel Hernandez. Who else got the other 42? But it says these were the 10 worst strikeout calls. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can't wait.
Let me add it. All right. And then we should have sound as well.
Oh. And strike 3 with a fastball. 6 strikeouts for 7,000 times to second base is probably another.
That's close enough, I think.
Strike 3. Jax comes home. Hernandez strikes out, and Jax
Hernandez
the side in the 8th.
Oh, that's the batter. Okay. I was like, wait.
Deals. Strike 3.
Yeah, that one.
Cry about it in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, he won on ball 4. That's a pitch off the more wins in each of the last 3 seasons.
Ooh.
Oh,
outside, but
no. God damn it, that was on a shoelace.
That was a gift for Reed Garrett.
Uses the low 3/4 delivery, so not using that leverage.
It's got the number 2, how far outside or whatever they are. Yeah, it tells you who the umpire is.
4.8 inches.
Oh, wow, really? That's not even close. 2-2.
There's Angel Hernandez.
To be kidding me. Yeah. What in the world?
6.78 inches away.
It sucks to suck. Yeah, back to the lobby if you were named Dan.
Can we
Your
talk
mom's
about
changed
the
your name.
Boston Red Sox City Connect jersey that look like beer league softball jerseys?
I'm here for it. I'm all for it. I love it. I love these wild ass stupid jerseys.
Right.
Even though I didn't like the Ranger one last year, I was very against it, but I like all the other ones.
The Red Sox one, it literally looks like a beer league softball jersey. Bright yellow, bright blue on it.
I love that. You don't like that?
I don't know, man. Like,
I love that jersey. Let's see, City Connect. Did they change it this year, or is it the same one? Oh yeah, no, I love that jersey. Like I would
see it last year. I just noticed it this year.
love it. Love every bit of that. That bright ass. I mean, it just looks it screams construction. It does though. I love that jersey. I really do. They got the 617 plate on the side. Yeah, no, Angel Hernandez, I think he had the worst call. You guys ever cover hockey? You don't even give a shit about hockey.
Yeah, we do.
Stars
NHL
play
playoffs
tonight.
are starting. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, let's go to the NHL then. Moving on.
NHL
playoffs starting.
I ain't got much. The Red Wings missed the playoffs again. We were close. We were actually, points wise, we were tied with the Capitals, but they got in on the tiebreaker. Which
They got you.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm going to the NHL wildcard standings here. All right. So we're looking at the let's do the Eastern Conference first. Atlantic. So let's see, Florida Panthers, Boston Bruins, Toronto Maple Leafs, and Metropolitan. You got New York Rangers. I don't like Metropolitan. Just call it Metro. The Rangers, the Hurricanes, and the Islanders. And then the wild card right now, the number 1 seed is Tampa Bay Lightning. Number 2 seed is Washington Capitals. So there you go. And y'all been eliminated?
Yeah, and the Penguins that make the playoffs this year.
You got the E on there. Yeah, y'all are eliminated. Red Wings, Penguins, Flyers, Sabres, Devils, Senators, Canadiens, and the Blue Jackets are all out of the playoffs. They all missed the playoffs. It sucks to suck. Western Conference, the Central, the Dallas Stars, number 1, Winnipeg Jets, number 2, Colorado Avalanche, number 3. Now, like I said, the Stars play tonight. I think they need at least a point to secure home ice. And then you got the Pacific. You got Vancouver Canucks 1, Edmonton Oilers 2, Vegas Golden Knights number 3, and then the wild card, the Predators and the Kings. As of right now, the Blues, Wild, Flames, Kraken, Coyotes, Ducks, Blackhawks, and Sharks are all eliminated. There you go.
Shazam, there we go. I can't wait for the Stars to get in and lose in the first round because of their number 1 seed. Like,
you shut your whore mouth.
I'm just saying. Like, if they were number 2, they'd go deeper. But as the number 1 seed, they're just going to get rocked in the first round.
Let's see if they got the bracket.
I like the Kings or something like that.
God, not all first rounders set yet. Well, no shit. I mean, like, what the hell? I'm trying to look at the bracket. Can't we just have a potential bracket at the moment?
No.
All right, here's the current playoff. So yeah, the Stars are going to play the Kings. Jets are going to play the Avalanche. Canucks will play the Predators. Oilers will play the Knights. And then Eastern Conference, you got the Panthers and the Lightning, Bruins and the Maple Leafs, Rangers and the Capitals, Hurricanes and the Islanders. There you go.
And TJ says, I always go deeper on my number 2 seed. And Cleve said, you don't know about going deeper.
Oh. So there you go. No, I hope the Stars do pretty well. They got a great team, right? They've been playing great. There's nothing really else to say. Now you you made it to the postseason. You're a number 1 seed. You absolutely should be. I mean, going to the Stanley Cup, I don't think is out of the question here.
Well, I think here's why they're not going to win. Okay, there's one reason and one main reason.
All right,
there is no Dallas Stars roundup. So we started the Ranger roundup last year, and the Rangers won. And then you've just left the Stars out in the cold.
I can't do it. It's just too damn.
Defend for themselves, and you just don't care about them. So they're not going to do it. They're like, why should we try? RD doesn't care. So
it's so damn hard. Like it's so damn hard to even do the Ranger one. And you know what? I thought about doing the Cowboy. I was like, yeah, I'm going to start a Cowboy one. Whatever.
I was like, about it last year. I was like, do it.
Well, now I'm like, now I'm definitely not doing it.
If I do it and they can win, I'm gonna
yeah, right? Yeah, I'd be dangling from this ceiling fan behind me because there's no effing way. It's like there's insufferable.
Just absurd.
So we're waiting on everything to get set, and then I think all the odds and whatnot get released as far as like the current odds of winning their conference, and then obviously winning the Stanley Cup. So looking forward to it though. Playoff hockey is great. It's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, I'm not saying it's October baseball, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you see the Cowboys signed a running back?
They did. They brought in Royce Freeman.
Yeah, on a 1-year deal. You Cowboys fans excited about that? How you feel about that one there, Cletus? That get your motor going, get you purring, get you purring real good.
I'm turning you up just a little bit. I almost went and like put a bid on him today. I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what, dude? They got like 5 running backs at this point. I don't know what they're gonna do in the draft.
Do they?
Yeah,
I know they've got Rico Dowdle. And I think Deuce Vaughn is still there, right? I mean, he still got him on his rookie contract, even though he just doesn't. They don't like to play him. They played him in the preseason, and he did good. And they're like, "All right, you go have a seat now." That was cute.
We'll sit down and take a load off. We'll see you next year. Right. Preseason, baby.
Really. The only reason why we did this because your dad said he was going to quit, and we needed him to stay on. So,
God, yeah. No, I'm with NFL coming around. You know, I watch the draft. I'll probably go to a bar or something like that, or if I'm here, maybe I'll watch here. I don't know.
It's next week, right?
Next Thursday, yeah.
Yeah. So, did you see who's joining the Pat McAfee draft coverage? Because he's doing his own little draft coverage. Belichick is.
Oh, is that what he's coming over there?
Yeah, he's gonna be doing the draft with McAfee. So I'm intrigued by that. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. Because like he's kind of said how he doesn't want to do TV, right? But then now he's gonna join McAfee, and you're like, okay. And McAfee knows what he's talking about. He's gonna have some good guys on there. So it should be some pretty good draft coverage. But to have Belichick on there, a guy who typically doesn't have a lot to say, probably gonna have a lot to say, right? That's the reason why you're bringing him on.
Yeah, no, I'm not watching him anyways. I'm watching the what is it? Whatever the main broadcast is. That's what I'm watching. Yeah, the ESPN one. I'm not watching any of the side shows or any of that kind of shit. You know, I like watching the main. And like I said, I'll probably end up going like Buffalo Wild Wings or something. I don't even know. Because Lizzie's like usually, hey, let's go watch. I'm like, all right, but we got to get there and get a seat. So, everybody gets it starts piling in there pretty good, but it's fun to watch. I always have a blast. I think I usually record whenever the Cowboys pick because like they always screw up and all the fans like half the idiots are like half like fail clapping and smiling, and then the other ones are like, oh my God. Like, yeah, can't wait. Love it. My favorite time of the year.
Oh man, yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to it. A little draft action. Then we got our Dynasty League draft coming up. April 30th is what I saw in the league feed.
I don't even know how to work the app like half the time. So yeah, you just gotta let me know when and how the hell we're gonna do this. I think I still owe money to that cat.
Yeah, I do too. So we'll figure it out. Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know. I don't even know how I got dragged into this league. My team sucks.
It does suck. But, there's hope. You could turn it around, Might take a year or two, but I believe in you. No?
First year. I'm winning it all this year. Put the call in now.
That's not going to happen.
I have no superstars. It's going to be a lunch pail kind of year. You know what I mean? Looking for guys that are the first in the gym, last out, like having a coach on the field. That's what I might do. I might go.
They spend a lot of time in the weight room.
I might go all lunch pail guys this year. I'm gonna start cutting people. I'm gonna start making trades. I'm gonna have the least diverse team on the field. With the exception of the kicker, I'm gonna have Young Hoo Koo or whatever his name is. I love him.
Young Hoku. Oh man, that dude knows what he's doing.
I used to like what's the other one? Is it Fairbairn? I like Fairbairn too. Fairbairn.
Yeah. Fairbairn.
All right.
Does the name Darcy Esomanu do anything for you?
No, I had to look it up because I didn't know who that was. And I was like, you know what? I think it'd be good if I just went ahead and looked it up. And I'm glad I did. Because I got instantly pissed at like work or wherever I got that text. That stupid bitch is finally getting what she deserves. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, I hope they fucking execute this woman. I was like, what
I don't think the death penalty is on the table.
What state are they in?
Well, yeah, I don't think it matters what state they're in. I don't think the death penalty is on the table for fraud. I don't think that's an option for that. But for those of you who have no idea who that is, and you're like, who the hell are you guys talking about? This is the lady that accused Trevor Bauer of the abuse. And all the text messages came out, the videos, everything came out where she was trying to fake it, her whole intent was to get him to do something so that she could sue him and take his money to get that bag. And Trevor Bauer kept his receipts. And plus they went ahead and subpoenaed and took her phone, and pulled all the information off of there. Turns out the stuff you send on Twitter, the messages, it's real easy to get access to that. Like,
oh, Elon ain't playing, man. He goes, no, those bitch trying to extort you. Yeah, I got you. Hey,
it's for the boys. I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she was indicted on fraud. So a couple things. One, this is awesome, right? We've had so many cases of people. Now, I'm not discounting the legit valid cases, right? But we're talking about the cases where these women are out there, and not even just women, men are doing it too, right? Accusing people of doing things, trying to get some money from them, extort them. And in this case, Trevor Bauer, he maintained his innocence the whole time. Dude loses his job. He's still being blackballed by MLB, which I just don't get. But yeah. I'm hoping maybe, okay, we've got an indictment on her now. Like, it's proven this is all made up. This is make-believe land. Someone going to take a risk on him. I mean, I don't even want to say a risk, because it's not a risk. The guy didn't do anything. Yeah, right?
And he's a good pitcher.
He's a good pitcher. So he likes it a little rough in the sack. Okay. Yeah. It's consensual, right?
I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I think he sues the shit out of the MLB. I mean, they're overreacting for all the other shit that they didn't do, right? And then so they knee jerk on this one, even though there's nothing there, and then nothing ever became of it either. Yeah, I hope that she. I wish there was more punishment for people like that. You literally ruined this guy's life, or attempted to even ruin it worse. You tried to have you probably had him prosecuted or tried or whatever the hell all the shit that you did. But no, I don't think just getting indicted on fraud is enough. I think whatever the punishment is, it ain't enough.
Well, I think there's definitely going to be jail time with that. Like, she's definitely going to serve some time.
That ain't enough. I say cut off a fucking pinky or something. You know what I mean? Like,
that's where, like, if you're Trevor Bauer, here's what you do. Okay. There's some lonely ladies there. And you find out what prison she's going to. You get yourself a couple pen pals, right? Get some friends. Make some friends on the inside. Be like, hey, look. You got some kids on the outside. You got some family on the outside. They need a little extra money. You're going to be locked away for a while. I need you to do me a favor. Okay.
I need to be I'm gonna download this audio of what's his name on the end. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm not saying that because that's, I think, illegal or something, but I'm just saying I wish there's got to be a harsher punishment if you accuse somebody for a crime that they did not commit. I think that's worse than actually fucking doing the damn thing.
Look, I'm not saying you hurt her. I'm saying, like, when she's sitting there at the lunch table, you walk by and you stick your thumb in her mashed potatoes. Okay. You knock her Kool-Aid over, right? Maybe you take her brownie or something, just inconvenience her a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. I was totally confused.
While she's in there taking a shower, take the soap away. Be like, hey, sorry, you don't get soap. You don't deserve soap.
Throw it off her fucking head. Like, ding, where's your soap? It's stupid.
You just grab the bar of soap from her and take a bite out of it. And then just look there and say, do something.
Give her the whole super trooper. Here, give me this goddamn soap. Bite it, Rook. Make him look like a dick. I'm telling you this right now, the drops lately have been, not to change the subject, but I text you this earlier. I go, the damn announcer on like I was watching the Seattle game. He made a fucking Spaceballs drop, and I was like, and I looked up I go, what the? I looked up at the TV. This goddamn the other guy either didn't know what he was talking about, or he just laid out on him.
So what was the quote? Do you remember?
I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't remember.
So disappointed.
I was sitting there thinking to myself, I go, fuck, what was it? Because it was so damn funny. And it wasn't like we ain't found shit or nothing like that. It wasn't nothing like that.
I was literally just thinking, it's like, did he look at the camera like, we ain't found shit?
I need to go back and pull it up because it was like, it really was like just something kind of low key. It was so fucking great. Because it wasn't like, buckle this or nothing like that. It wasn't like a ludicrous speed or nothing like that. It was when he said it, I just like, holy shit. I should have, you know what? Going forward, I'm going to text you exactly what is said so that we can, whatever.
And then when I turned on the Rays and Mariners game, and they're sitting there talking about pretzel bites. Like I just kind of turn it on and get in on it, and I'm working on my notes for the show. And all of a sudden I hear is like, these aren't just pretzel bites. You got some caramel sauce over here. You got this dip over here. And I'm like, what's going on here? We got pretzels going on. And they spend about 5 minutes talking about it. They've got like one of the announcers. He's like over on the side. Like he's not up in the booth. He's down like field level, right?
Yeah. Sideline reporter kind of guy.
In the stands. Plastic glove bowl, it's got all these little pretzel bites in it. It's got a little spot for the dipping sauces and stuff. And they're sitting there talking about that. And then, they go to commercial. Inning is over. They go to commercial. They come back. And the announcers up in the booth are like, hey, guys, we're back. And look what we got. And they're showing their pretzel bites. And they just keep going on about the pretzel bites. I'm like, this is freaking awesome. Meanwhile, we're in a 1-1 game in like the 6th inning. Like, it's not like it's one of these games where it's like 12-2, right? No, it's 1-1. We've got a vicious cockfight going on, and we're talking about pretzel bites.
It's weird because you're right, because that's the kind of shit you see in like a blowout. Like there's no coming back. The team's been terrible. They're on their 12th pitcher type shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't.
Al Michaels is over there talking about all the money he's losing on the bets he made because his game's nowhere near close, right? Like, come on.
There's nothing better than Al Michaels talking about fucking betting.
The best is like when it like it's like all the way at the end of the game. Like he's gone the whole game, like without doing it. The producer's like, hey, listen here, Al, we need you to stop with the bet talk. And he's like, all right, I won't do it. And then you get down to the end of the game and they kick a field goal. It's like, no, a lot of people are going to be happy about that point. Oh! And they'll even make a comment like, bet you guys didn't think I was going to talk a little gambling bet today, did you? Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, I miss him. Miss him a lot. He's not dead. I'm just saying I miss him.
No.
I miss him on the call.
God. All I need you to do is jinx Al Michaels now.
I've been on a tear lately. Boy, I don't know how many people. I didn't call the OJ one though. I didn't call the OJ one. Oh my God. So I saw a tweet earlier, and I think it was like who the hell's fighting Mike Tyson? What's that dipshit's name?
Jake Paul?
It's one of those goddamn Pauls. They're like having a baby, right?
It's Jake Paul.
He shows like there was an Instagram post. And it was like he's kissing his girlfriend or wife or whoever the hell he knocked up, and he's got the baby pictures there. And someone shared it and put the quote, "Welcome back, OJ." I fucking couldn't keep the laugh together, and then I almost like shit my pants. I was like giggling so much. It's like, fucking, how's that work today? It was terrible. I had a horrible day at work.
Did you see the meme that said OJ can now rest in peace knowing that his wife's killer is dead?
Oh shit! They were talking about that on the ticket earlier. Man, I'm sweating. I gotta get the damn fan on. They were talking about it earlier, like how it was like it wasn't him, but he hired someone from the mob or something. Like some people are like starting to kind of talk.
A gang, like some hardcore gang out there in California.
Yeah. And he just wanted to watch though. Like he wanted to, make sure it was done or some shit or whatever. So yeah, no, that was like, oh my God. So like you're hearing more and more shit. People are coming out of the woodwork talking about it. Like I remember back when it happened, like I remember being in baseball class. And they brought us, he goes, hey, everybody into the field house, get in the house or whatever. So we go sit down. It was during the verdict. He goes, everybody sit down, get your lines and stuff like that. And he goes, everybody listen. And then we're like, what the hell we listen to? And it's like, this is American history. It's like, we're going to, this is some serious shit. And so and when it happened, and we all just like, oh, okay. I was like, fuck, I don't know.
I legit remember I was in middle school when this happened, and we were in school when they made the announcement. And yeah, I remember them doing it in school.
Not the verdict. The verdict is when you were in high school.
No, because I went to middle school till 9th grade. It was 9th grade.
Oh, okay.
So I was still in middle school when it happened. So because we did 7th, 8th, and 9th grade middle school.
Oh, okay. Down here, 6th, 7th, 8th.
Yeah, elementary school was till 6th grade, and then 7th, 8th, 9th, and then 10, 11, 12 was high school.
I slightly remember the chase. Like, I slightly remember the chase, like it being on TV, because I guess when it happened, I mean, hell, it was on everybody's TV. Like, shit was going crazy. But yeah, no, I remember the verdict. They were like, everybody get in here and let's listen to it. And the coach was real adamant about it. I was like, okay. I was like, shit, all right, man. It's kind of just sitting there, like, looking around.
Right? That's crazy. Like, you had, I don't know that we'll ever have something like that again. Like, they were showing us that in school. Like, we're turning the TVs on because we had to see what the OJ verdict was. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
But it was
they had all the TVs in the school on, but since we're in the field house, we didn't have a TV. We had they put the sound on, and so they broadcasted it through there. But yeah, no, everybody else was watching the shit live, I guess, on whatever channel. I was like, holy shit! But yeah, it was just one of those things where, you remember where you were on this particular day, and it was crazy as hell. But yeah, no, those couple of tweets and shit had me rolling. But yeah, that one where you just said, I giggled so fucking hard at that. I was like,
I lost it.
I had a tough day at work, just because this was like 2 days ago. So I'm at work, I'm just laughing. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man, I can't keep it together. Like, Twitter is so fucking toxic, but it can be so rewarding at times.
You sift through it, and you can find some gems there.
It's what you put into it. As long as you stay out of the crazy section, you're all right.
Yeah. And if you see like a feel good post or something like that, read the comments because it's going to be great. Like, so one of the podcasts I listen to a lot is Your Mom's House, and that's Tom Segura and his wife Christina. Mm-hmm. And there's this lady in I think she's in like Seattle, right? And she does coffee. And like she'll post, she's a little influencer, and she'll post, a day in the life of a small business owner, and she'll post these videos talking about what she's doing and all that. And then and it's nothing, it's just normal, benign stuff. She's, a nice, likable character, or whatever. And the comments are just brutal. Like, people just talking, just hate. Like, people are straight up posting in there, hate from Australia. Like, just. Like,
what's up with those Aussies? Why are they so angry?
But it's not even just that. It's all over the freaking place. Like, she's supposed to be like, I like to get a good workout in. And people are like, you don't work out. Why are you lying? Like, and she's posting parts of videos of her working out. Like, yeah, okay, she's a little bit bigger, but doesn't mean she doesn't work out.
Is there nothing worse than fucking these people recording themselves in a gym?
Dude,
like, I think they need to be sterilized and just thrown away. Just throw them away.
Are you familiar with Joey Swole?
Yeah, I know who he is.
Dude,
he's great.
I love his videos. Like, he's just, and like when
not his workout videos, his reaction videos. That's what you like.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. His reaction, where he's just,
you're not sitting there watching. Oh yeah, man, just lift that weight, lift it.
You're like, when I first started seeing his videos, because it's just kind of like the head up, right? And you don't see how big the dude is, right? Mm-hmm. But then I saw like one video where like he had posted something, and I saw him, I was like, holy shit, that guy's huge. But yeah, and it's just like, he's calling people out for poor gym etiquette, and a lot of these influencers that are recording in public gyms, and they're like, look, you're in a public gym, you should know better. And he always ends like, you need to do better, right? Mm-hmm. But like, my favorite is the videos where he's like, hey, I see you, Steve 5679, and I saw you were at Planet Fitness over there in Fresno. I went ahead and I called, and I spoke to the manager there, and you have now been banned from all Planet Fitnesses.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, oh yeah. Guy? Oh, dude, he'll get you like for some like people that do like some serious stuff, right?
Oh, okay.
That are, that they're just flat out just being rude and mean to people and things.
Yeah.
And he's
like their own damn problems.
Yeah.
At this fucking point. Fucking idiots.
But yeah, like he'll every once in a while on those egregious ones, he'll be like, hey, I talked to the owner out there at Jim's Gym, and sorry, buddy, they revoked your membership. You ain't going back anymore.
That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Yeah, I like his stuff. And it is like at least he's spreading some like good, like wholesome type shit. Kind of heads up. Don't do this. Don't do that. But yeah, no, it's. I swear, most of these people, if you set up like a tripod or a camera, just go to a fucking private gym. Go somewhere where they allow. You know what you should do? Go to a fucking influencer gym where y'all can all just be fucking GoProing it and shit like that, tripping over each other's cables and stuff. But they don't want that. They want the other people that don't want to be recorded, or they want to try to embarrass some dude or some, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Those are my, like, when like someone's there and they're working out and they might not necessarily be doing it right. And they're like, you being a gym influencer and being a coach, and like he'll pull up their page and show their profile and all this. And he's like, instead of just going over there and offering some help and some advice, you want to post a video about them, talking crap about them, where you have no idea where they're at in their fitness journey. This might be their first time in the gym, right?
Yep.
And now you're going to discourage them from ever going back again because then they saw the video that you posted. Just do better. Like,
goddamn right. Just do better, man. Just seriously. God,
just
have you tried not being a cunt?
Right? Is it that hard? Like, come on. Just
being a jerk.
And then every once in a while he'll talk about someone who's doing something right. Like you'll have the person who's recording, but they'll always kind of step back if someone, is getting in the way, and they don't complain or anything about that. They realize that's just part of it. If you're going to go to a public gym, just understand the world doesn't stop for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're idiots.
It's just, if someone's got to get to something, they got to walk past you know what? Record somewhere else. That's all there is to it.
And that's the key. Go record somewhere else. But no, you need this interaction, because if not, you would be nothing. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be anything. So, what a whip,
buddy. So our buddy, old
OJ,
Tiger. OJ. So I right back.
Let's bring it back to OJ.
Okay. So I saw a note today. It was like his lawyer posted a thing saying, hey, just FYI, when OJ passed away, he was just alone on his couch. He wasn't surrounded by, friends and family and loved ones. Well, that's because he kills on the side.
Oh God, no, that's his whatever. He's got kids and shit.
But yeah, no, there's like, just in case you were curious, he didn't die surrounded by loved ones. He died alone. Like, okay, well, he probably deserved it. So maybe don't murder people.
He was acquitted. He was acquitted. Why are we,
He was.
What are you on the same camp against Trevor Bauer? He was acquitted too. He was never, what are you picking sides like that? If you're found not guilty or acquitted for this and that, you're what are we doing here?
Okay.
God, dog. Unbelievable.
Hey, Ray Lewis is a murderer too.
He is.
Well, he was acquitted though. You can't say that.
How was he acquitted?
He was never found guilty.
This thing's got a sharp edge on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? I'm going to get the sander out or something.
Okay.
Shit.
But old Tiger had a rough weekend.
He was playing Sunday. How rough is that?
He finished last.
No, he didn't. He was playing on the weekend.
Of players that made the cut, 60 players made the cut, and he finished 60th.
So he finished 60th. Out of how many people were in there? 100 and how many players are in the Masters this year?
Isn't it typically like half the field or something?
No, they usually play. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's 120, but I think it was like 100 and let's see, how many golfers were in the Masters this year? Are you going to show me, you little shit? How many golfers in the Masters? 89 golfers. What? By the end of Friday, field 89 golfers were trimmed in nearly half. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have 90 golfers and they trimmed it to 60. That don't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah.
I just want answers.
So 60th place, which is last, plus 16.
Quit saying last. He didn't finish last.
He finished last, mother. If you don't make the cut, you don't qualify. That's how we're looking at this, all right?
Oh, okay. So he finished last after qualifying.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Bomber's in the house. Speeding's in the house. Barb, how we doing? Laser's in the house. What's going on, everybody over there on Instagram?
So in 60th place, how much do you think old Eldridge took home?
60th? I don't know, 60 grand, 20 grand to 25,000.
39,600.
There you go. Yeah, that's 60th.
To go out there and fart around in
What did Charlie Tiger say? Charlie, what I call him Charlie Tiger. Charlie, he was like, I don't want to watch I don't want to go out there and watch a boomer knocking around for 4 hours. Like,
in case this isn't what he really said. This is the tick we listen to. They do fake characters, bits, and they had the fake Charlie Woods, and they're like, "Hey, you excited about watching your dad back at the Masters play?" And he's like, "Hell no! Have you seen him lately? He sucks."
He loves Phil though.
Phil's great. Phil loves to gamble. He's cool.
Oh my God.
Speaking of gambling,
all right.
you see Jonte Parker?
I don't even know who the hell this guy is.
So we've talked about him once because he was suspended indefinitely. He was a player for the Raptors.
Yeah.
And I say was because he just received a lifetime ban from the NBA.
Got that damn in real life ban hammer.
So they figured out that not only was he betting on himself, he was betting on NBA games, and he was coming out of games early on prop bets, games that people were betting on prop bets for against him for the under. He would go in the game for like 3 minutes and be like, "Oh, I'm sick. I can't go back in."
Oh God! And he was releasing like health reports and shit like that, telling the bookies like he's giving his health reports and shit like that too.
Yeah,
like, so he's gonna play tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be in the whole game. It's like
he placed bets on at least 13 NBA games using a friend's online betting account. The bets range from $15 to $22,000, totaling $54,000 dollars. The NBA said a total payout of those bets was $79,000 net. Net winnings of $21,000. None of the bets involved any of the Porter plays, but 3 of the bets were parlays, including one that included a bet for the Raptors to lose. And on all 3 of those bets for the Raptors, he lost those bets. So
he netted. He gave up his NBA career
for
$20,000.
Yeah.
Like, how much of a fucking idiot can you be?
Right.
And like, the unders and shit like that. It's like he's out there, he gets a hold of the fucking ball, he's just chunking it, like fucking throwing it off the rim and shit, getting it, throwing it back off the rim.
He goes in for 3 minutes. He comes back over on the bench. He's like, "Hey, coach, I got diarrhea. I gotta go, man. Like,
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Ain't working." First of all, he's not even a starter. He's a backup, right?
Yeah.
He's a backup center. I think he was a center. But yeah, and now his career. He's over. He's done.
What are you doing? I mean, even as a backup, how much was he getting paid a year? You got his salary there or his contract?
I can get it real quick.
I don't even know how to spell the fucking guy's name. But yeah, no, it's like, speaking of salary, we're going to talk WNBA here in a minute too. And everybody's like talking about how that, these fucking idiot ass, like, morning show pundits, they're all like, there's a wage gap in the NBA or compared to the WNBA. We're like, yeah, no shit. But they're like, they start talking about it and then they go, but I go, nah, it's over now. That's like, they realize that the fucking thing doesn't make any money. And they're like, oh yeah, sure. Did you find it?
So yeah, he was on a 2-way contract, meaning he could play for both the Raptors and the affiliate G League. His salary for this year was $410,000. If the Raptors assigned him to just a regular contract for next season, his contract would have exceeded $2 million.
What a fucking idiot. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what. I mean, I'd love to have him on. Maybe we can have him on the show. Find out what the hell, like, just what the fuck he was thinking. Maybe he'll come on. He ain't doing shit anyways.
He ain't doing shit.
You know what I mean? I mean, fuck, you got banned from basketball. I mean, I guess you go to China or something, play, or like fucking Greece.
Yeah. Do they want him? Probably not.
They don't give a shit. They'll probably strap a fucking bet online and his goddamn creator code right underneath of it. Join now at fucking blah, 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 blah. Get 10%.
Maybe go North Korea and play with old Kim Jong-un. He's a big basketball player, right? He's a big basketball fan.
He's the best fucking golfer there is in the world, I heard.
He shoots at 18, right?
Yeah. Fuck, I think he hit a 17 once. Fucking ball jumped out of one of the holes and went in the next one. That was the craziest shit you ever seen in your life. I'm like turning the corner. I got questioned, like grilled by my brother when he found, like, I told him about the last time I went. He goes, he didn't go with me. He goes, he's like, how'd you shoot? I go, it's fucking great. It's the best game I ever shot. It's like, I was in the 80s. He goes, how the fuck? And he's like, how the hell did you take off 30 goddamn strokes? When I go, I didn't take off 30 strokes. I told you I was like 91 like a month ago. He goes, yeah, but when we started, it was 100. I go, that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
I was like, I've been playing golf for 30 years.
I don't know if you know this or not, but we play at least once a fucking week.
Yeah, I was like, and he goes, "What'd you do?" I go, "Well, I didn't fucking 3-putt. I took my time, and I didn't drink anything until the back 9."
Your girl's gone.
I know, I saw her. Oh shit, yeah, there she is. I saw the other one there. I was like, yeah, I'll claim her too. Oh man, she's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Lizzie start walking around and shit and dressing like her and stuff. And like, I'm always like every picture I take with her, it's gonna be like black and white and shit. Yeah. This is the AEW Women's World Championships. Is this about to go down, or is that Sunday? Oh, this is Sunday. Okay.
Sunday.
The timeless
Thunder Rosa.
Uh-huh.
Thunder Rosa. That's what I'm talking about.
Didn't she just lose? What belt did she lose? And now she didn't lose. Now she got the belt. I like her too.
No, she didn't lose. So yeah, you were talking about. So let's talk a little WNBA NBA talk. So the WNBA draft happened.
She looks like this chick that's on Instagram, but she's not like her because the other chick has like giant front ends. Like
she looks like she's on Jersey Shore.
Yeah. No, this is like Snickers' best friend.
Just looks dirty, right?
Yeah. She just smells a little, just damp. Just has that damp smell always around. Yeah, WNBA draft happened yesterday or 2 days. 2 days ago.
Something like that. I don't know. Caitlin Clark, number 1 pick, surprise, right?
Shocking.
So have you seen? So she was wearing a Prada outfit, right? It was all decked out all Prada.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. The cost of that outfit was $16,000, roughly 22% of her first year salary.
How much is she making NIL though?
And she's I think her value was estimated like $3 million.
Oh, okay.
In NIL.
So they probably gave her all that shit anyways. Like, hey, she's not.
Well, actually, Prada actually doesn't they don't sponsor. Yeah, endorse anything. They don't. Now they're starting to try to get into sports and stuff. So maybe, but yeah, no. They were looking at the outfit and the estimated cost, and like I saw it broke down like what each item cost, right? And yeah, so $16,000, about 22% of her salary.
Yeah, okay. I thought she looked good. I was like, okay, it was interesting. She's just odd shaped anyway. She's slightly odd shaped. I guess she's, she's like 6 foot, but I don't know. And she's just very tall. She wore high heels as well. Had interesting choice of garments and whatnot. It just seemed strange, but I didn't think she looked terrible. I mean, I guess she looked better than she does in those State Farm commercials with the But no, they all kind of looked just ridiculous. I liked her friend that was with her. She was nice. Oh my God, did you? Oh no, your fan's moving. Okay, it looked like you froze for again because you've been freezing a couple times. But your fan's moving. I can see the fan. I'm like, oh thank God. It's like, oh shit, she just kicked her in the head. Hey Lizzie, are you listening right now? Lizzie, Parker County Brewing over there on Instagram. What up? I wonder if Henson's got them on there. Hey, check out. These guys are out here right now. I love their beer. I love their place. You've been there too.
Yeah, I went out there. Great pizza. Great pizza.
Dude, I had their pizza too. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
Dude, that pizza was delicious.
I was like, I'm heading to a Super Bowl party where there's nothing but food, and there's a guy sweating over a grill right now making pizza, but I want your pizza.
I want you.
Man, I need another freaking thing. I'm gonna tell Lizzie real quick. Hold on. Let me go ahead and take care of business. Text message Lizzie Bingham.
And so there's been a lot of talk about her contract versus the number 1 pick in the NBA draft, Victor Wembanyama. In case you're curious, there's a slight difference in the total contract for the 4 years.
Yeah, of course,
just a little bit. Caitlin Clark is scheduled to make $338,056. Victor is going to make slightly more at $55 million over 4 years.
She went to the wrong league. She should have went to the WNBA or the NBA instead of the WNBA. The WNBA doesn't pay as much as the NBA, so she should have went to the NBA.
I mean,
why'd she pick the WNBA? That one don't pay.
Someone would have taken a chance on.
You damn right about that. I mean, the big three threw out $5 million. So,
and she could still take that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she needs to because it doesn't interfere with the schedule. Or actually, I think it does for 2 games, But like Ice Cube was like, cool, you could go play in the WNBA those 2 games. You could play 2 less games here. You only play 10 games here. That's fine. I'm going to pay you $5 million for 10 games. That's not like a multi-year contract. That's a 1-year contract for $5 million.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I don't why she picked it. I have no idea, because she could have just said, I'm entering the NBA. I'm not entering the WNBA. I'm entering the NBA.
Yeah.
She should have.
I don't want to go to that league. I'll make more. I get the league minimum over here and make more than I'm going to make in 1 year. I'm going to make more than I'll make the entire time.
Dude,
she could sign one of those 2-way contracts that lets her go from the NBA to the G League, and she's going to make $410,000 in a year.
She would have been listen to me or not, I don't care, but she would have been drafted if she would have entered the NBA, and she would have got the league minimum.
And they're not taking her in the first round, right? She's going to be a 2nd-round pick, but someone's going to do it because, again, just the merchandise sales.
Yep. Just break the seal and merchandise sales.
Right? Not that the NBA has an attendance problem, but if you got one of these teams that just aren't that good, who you have some attendance problems, we'll draft Caitlin. Why not? Why not?
That's what I'm saying.
We'll be the team that gave her a chance.
Yeah. I don't get it. And everybody that's bitching about like the wage gap or whatever, they obviously don't know anything about like what the fucking how the league doesn't really even exist. You know what I mean? They lose $70 million a year. You know, they don't know anything about finance or economics or whatever. And I mean, maybe she brings a jolt, and maybe they start getting TV contracts and better revenue, or better put more eyes on the sport. I'm for it. If they can do it, do it. I don't care. It doesn't affect me one way or another. I don't watch NBA.
I did see that the draft had a record 14.2 million viewers, which is 14.2 million more than they had last year. So they got that going for them.
I mean, hey, I hope everybody keeps this momentum and carries it into the season. Watches the games, buys the shit, goes to the games, buys a Coke, buys a beer, gets some popcorn, whatever, and supports them. Hell yeah. I mean, it's too far away for me. The Dallas Wings playing like fucking Arlington or something, or at I'm not going out there for that. Maybe we'll go this year. I don't know. Maybe.
You were supposed to last year, and we didn't.
Henson is supposed to steal a ball and go and lay one up. Maybe we can go to the Caitlin Clark game. Are they going to play each other?
They should.
I mean, fuck, there's only 40 games in the – that's the other thing. Go ahead.
If you're the WNBA, you schedule them to play every team.
Okay.
You have to, right?
Right, there's only like 12.
I think they do play everyone probably twice. I mean, because you got time to play some teams 3 or 4 times, right?
I don't know why I said 12. I knew damn well it was 8. I think it's only 8. Yeah,
they're looking to expand. Hold on.
I saw that tweet, and they were like, "Where should the next team?" I go, "Fucking put them in every one of them." I was like, make it 4. Why not expand to all those cities? Let's just really, fucking go for it. And then anybody that says anything like, well, because they can't afford it. Well, they can't afford it now, and we still fucking do it. I go, let it go, man. Just start opening them up everywhere.
They do have 12 teams right now.
Okay.
And their goal is to have it up to 14 by 2026 and 16 by 2028.
Nice. Real nice.
So they're working on some expansion. There's a little action going on, you know.
I think they should. They should just jack up the pay too, but they shouldn't get the same as the men because they play half the games. I think they should get half of what the men get, right? Unless they want to bump up those games. I say bump them up because I don't know why you're playing half of what the men play, because then it doesn't really sound like you're putting in as much work, right? I think if you put in as much work, you have what is it, 82 games? I think it's 82 games, right? 82. You got to put 82 games on the schedule, and then you get paid the same. And I say it's equal. Every like I told you before, we got the ranking system, right? That's how I said we were going to solve it. 1 to how many ever fucking 400 players in the NBA. 1 through 400. You rank the same thing in the WNBA, and you go, everybody gets paid the same, baby.
Okay.
Bring it. I'm telling you, this will be awesome. Why not? It can be done. It can be done. People just don't want to do it. Now, will they feel guilty? Do you think they feel guilty having like say a $80 million a year contract, playing 40 games a year with like 300 people in the stands? Do you think they'll feel guilty? Or are they just cashing checks?
Cha-ching.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, fuck it. Do it.
Just,
Uh-oh. He's coming in. Boom! Right in the back of the head. She got the glasses on and shit and the pearl necklace. Man, she's stomping on her. Oh, God. Right in the back of the head. You can't do that.
That's a gangbang. Oh, here comes Thunder Rosa.
Oh, shit. She hit the dude. She hit that too. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Just freaking foot stomped her right in the gut. God.
You got to get her high because, you know, Tony Storm's it's got a low center of gravity with those damn legs and ass of hers. Man, she came in hot.
It was like a Falcon punch, but it was a Falcon kick.
Yeah, man. She ain't gonna be walking right tomorrow.
Oh, and now they're fighting. She comes and saves her, and now they're fighting. What the
Furiosa's a little too thick. She couldn't drag her ass out of the ring. Uh-oh, she's warming up. Oh, she's gonna spin it around. Oh, shit. She got laid out. Y'all need to be watching AEW on TBS because this shit is awesome. Like at 8 o'clock, usually when, oh no, what's she gonna do? Oh no,
oh, she's a pretty girl. She's putting makeup on her.
Oh God, it's got all over the place. Jesus, like
it looks like something the Joker would do.
Right? That's what I thought. I thought immediately when I saw that. I go, oh Jesus! Oh, there she goes. All right, see you later. I'll see you next Sunday. I guess I'm gonna go to Dave and Buster's in Dallas because I'll have it on the TV. I'm just gonna show up for the damn the fight. Yeah, oh God. She's like screaming and shit. She's hilarious.
Oh man, it's so great. It's good stuff.
What else we got to finish off the night?
NBA playoffs are going down.
Father, I don't know who gives a shit.
We had playing games yesterday. We got some more playing games today.
Are there playing games, a playing tournament? So it's like best of 3 or something like that?
So it's
you don't know?
No. So like the way it works is like, so you play, and then if you lose, you play someone else for a chance to get in. Because like the Pelicans lost to the Lakers, so the Lakers were in. But now the Pelicans are playing the loser of the other game, and whoever wins out of the losers gets in, or something like that.
What a train. Yeah, the Pelicans are going to play the Kings on Friday. The Hawks and Bulls play tonight here in about 10 minutes. The Heat and 76ers are going out right now, 85-86. Heat they're trailing by 1, and the Kings beat the Warriors. The Lakers beat the Pelicans. So yeah, I can see how they're crisscrossing right now. Yeah. Okay, I don't know.
So because like Zion hurt himself late last night, and he's going to be out.
Yeah, pulled a hamstring or something like that.
Yeah, for this next game, he was not. He was angry when he was coming out of the game hurt, throwing some fist pumps. Angry.
Game one for the Mavs. They are going to, looks like LA to play the Clippers Sunday, April 21st, 2:30 p.m. on the tip there, and then they'll be back. No, actually, they're going to stay there till Tuesday. So Tuesday, game 2. They'll still be there 9 o'clock tip. Fuck man, I ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
they'll finally be back here in Dallas Friday, April 26th. So next week, holy moly, that'll be a wild game to see. I think I'm going to try to go
about like the first round of the NBA playoffs is it takes so freaking long. Like you have days off in between games. Like
they go way too much. Too many days off. This thing goes all the way. I'm scrolling, and what the hell is all this? It's like they got games all the way to May. I mean, in the championship in like June. This shit goes all the way to June. I remember being usually on vacation and shit when this thing's going on. I was watching FIFA, and then I think it was when where did he go? Did he go down to Miami? I think he might have won, or maybe was in Cleveland. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. I'm tired of LeBron and his man. So you hear his kid is trying to get.
He's entered the draft.
He's entered the draft and entered the portal as well. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna draft you, dude. Like,
oh, he's gonna get drafted.
No,
he's gonna get drafted.
Who do you think can win heads up between him and Caitlin Clark?
Him.
Caitlin Clark by 10. By 10. He doesn't score. He averages like 2 points a game and like 3 rebounds or some shit like that. He's not good at basketball. The only reason he's going to get drafted.
4 other people on the court on his team shooting the ball.
Terrible.
In a one-on-one, it's just him.
Yeah, no, he's not good.
He's going to
The
get
reason
drafted.
he starts at the school that he's at is because he is his father's son. The reason he's like, oh, I'm going to enter the draft is because he's his father's son. He's not good at basketball. And when I say good, I mean like on a professional or collegiate level, right? I'm not saying like so he can't go to like fucking 24-hour fitness at 2 a.m. and run some bums. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. He'll dominate there.
Yeah.
But
actually, how tall is he? Is he little guy? He looks little. What's
know.
his name? Is his name really Bronny James?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, he's 6'4". God damn, he looks little. He does. He looks tiny. Yeah, he's not him.
6'4", 210.
Yeah. He's not him. There's no fucking way.
I mean, he's no Bryce James. He's the better.
Shit.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Cooper. Cooper was the best. Cooper was the best out of all three of them.
No, this isn't a Cooper. Like Bryce he's younger. He's still playing. He hasn't made the cut. He's still in high school. So yeah, no, everyone's already saying he's better than Bronny is. So
yeah.
he's the one that you're gonna have to watch out for.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I'm if I'm running a team or something like that, I'm not wasting a pick on him. Like I let his dad's team draft him. Like I let the Lakers, you go ahead and grab him. You know what I mean? Like I have no use for a 6'4" guard who can't score. You know what I mean? Or can't make shit happen. Like his assists, his rebounds.
Okay, but if you're one of those teams who's close, right? You're a bubble team for winning it all right? And draft Bronny, and that's going to bring LeBron to your team.
You think
that will help put you over the edge? Yeah. Oh yeah.
What's LeBron these days? 40?
I don't know.
40 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on a team that is like has to play a fucking play-in game, and he's got like Anthony Davis, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, the dude's still putting up some really freaking good numbers. Like,
you think he's getting better or getting worse?
Oh, he's definitely not as good as he was,
yeah.
right? But I mean, he's still he's averaging 25 points.
Yeah, in a defensive league.
25 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal a game.
Okay.
He's
trying to get bounced by the Nuggets in the first round.
Well, okay, yeah, but you're playing the defending NBA champions, right? Like going up against the best player in the league in Jokic.
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, the best player in the league who doesn't even care about basketball. Like
he don't give a shit.
He does not care.
Oh, there's
him playing in an NBA game is like me and you going to our job. Like, it's 100% what it is for him. Like in the off season, he doesn't touch a basketball. He doesn't do it. Because they've asked him all where he's like, hey, do you think Jokic touched basketball during the off season? They'll look at me like, no.
Absolutely not. He did not. I can tell you that right now. I'm jerking around with those horses. Not on the farm, man.
That's it, man. He just wants to play with his horses. What's wrong with that? Let the guy play with his horses.
God. Oh, what else we got? Anything?
No. I think that's about it. You know. Do we have a subject for the Patreon show tonight?
We're gonna come up with one.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
So I didn't know if you had something, but yeah. We're gonna talk about Walmart in Uvalde, Texas. There's your teaser for that.
Okay. All right. Check it out. Patreon.com/strikeoutbeer. Well, you get additional content over there, extra videos, extra shows, live, shorts, all kinds of shit. So check it out. Let's get out of here.
But you're going to actually have to close it out because you got the music playing. So
I will. Oh, that's loud. Well, go ahead and say goodbye, Alan.
It's been fun, guys. I'll talk to you later. I love you. Kisses.
Kisses and hugs. Kisses and hugs. All right, folks. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for watching. Check us out on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you listen to your podcast. You want the audio or you want the video? Check us out on X, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We're everywhere, baby. Thanks so much. I'm RD. That's Alan. We're Strikeout Beer. We're out of here. Thank you for listening to Strikeout Beer.